I hope you're having a great day. So I tried to do some videoing outside and it is so windy out today. I don't think that's gonna happen. And I know this room is still echoey, I'm working on that, but I wanted to just talk you through what I've been up to and what I'm planning to do, and I'll try to get some footage. I just don't think I'll be able to talk to you outside because the wind is horrible. So I did get my peppers and tomatoes just for my home use. It's not really for the flower farm. I started those. I really like the pink girls. I like King Arthur peppers, so I got a tray of those started. I only started 12 tomato plants because I am not doing, if they don't come through, I'll go find some at a greenhouse. I'm not gonna have 20 tomato plants this year. I really only want about 5, so I'm gonna have to pick and choose out of those 12 if they come up. And then I started some El Jefe jalapeños, some Muche Grande jalapeños, and then the King Arthur bell peppers. So we'll see how those do. And I also started ageratum and phlox. So those are all going. My grow room is filling up like crazy, and I'm gonna have to start bringing stuff out here. I have 3 grow lights out here I can set up somewhere, and it is cooler out here, but I have a lot of flowers that can take that. And then today I still need to start bunny tails, which I didn't have last year. Something ate them very early on in the season. It got through the fence and it ate everything. So I have those to do. I have gomphrena to do, and I have some buplereum. I have some of that to start today, but I thought, you know what, I can start that tonight when I lose sun. Today, I'm gonna get out to the farm and I'm gonna get some cardboard down in some areas just to kill the grass. I'm just putting cardboard down and putting some logs on top of it to hold it down because it's really windy out. It seems to be holding. It's supposed to rain and possibly even snow this week. So hopefully that we'll get that cardboard really wet. And then I can decide what I wanna do with it. If I wanna put just some mulch on top and cut through and put plants in the dirt underneath, or if I want to actually put all the compost on it and then put mulch and do all of that. So I'm just getting the cardboard down. I should have got it down in the fall, but honestly, I think this will do the trick. It should kill everything underneath, and I might just cut holes in it and put stuff down in. It'll just take care of the surrounding areas. I might even put my my landscape fabric over it. I just want it to be more manageable with the weeds. So that's what I kind of did this morning. I started on a little bit of it. I want to get more of it done this afternoon. I also want to get everything cleaned up. But one thing I really need to tackle today is my deer fence. So after the winter, it's all leaning in. I think some of the line is frayed. I only use knots in it. And I found these little things that can like tighten them up. I might put some stakes in to hold those corner posts up. I got just these little winch things, and I think I can just run the line through each side and then twist this. And what that does is it makes it tight. So I want to do that because my tulips started popping up, and I don't want the deer in there eating the tops of my tulips. I don't think they've been in there yet, but the fence just is looking real shady. So I want to get after that today. I really wanted to talk to you outside. I tried to do a clip, maybe I'll throw it up, but it'll be repetitive. I put some logs on it because, as you can tell, it's very windy today. But it was just so windy. I was like, oh my gosh, I know that that's just gonna be annoying. So I'll take you with me out there, maybe put some stuff to music, and anyway, that's pretty much what I'm doing today. I'll jump on and hopefully give you an update later. And I guess I'll just get to it. Okay, I think I got that project done. It's looking so good. So I just put a pole at an angle here. I think you can see that. And then I just used a zip tie to kind of hold them together. They weren't laying in too bad, so I think that's gonna work. And then I'll take you down here. Where everything's together. I bought these little clips. So what those do, you just twist them. And it makes your fence really tight, so it pulls everything tight. So I didn't put a thing on this one pole, but it was pretty straight already, but I did a side pole on the other, so they're all standing up a lot straighter, which brings my fence out from those rows that were like hitting it on the side. So hopefully I don't have any more problems where, like, I know when they grow this summer, they're gonna probably come out and I'll have to trim them. But what I was worried about is my tulips, and I'll take you down there in a minute, they're all starting to pop, and I was afraid with the fence sagging and all of that the deer would be able to get in, because this fence has worked awesome for 2 years, but this winter it just kind of sucked in and it didn't look as nice as when I first put it up. So the first year I had my deer fence on the other garden, and last year I had it on this garden, and I think it wasn't working one time, and it all got ripped down. So the deer tried to get in, but it scared them and they had drug it back into the timber, and I think I'd done a video on that and talked about it. But other than that, no deer in the garden. I did have something in the garden at the beginning of the year last year that ate all my bunny tails, and so that's when, because the deer fence only requires 3 lines, and I put a lot lower 4th line, and that line does cause me a lot of trouble, but nothing else got eaten that entire summer. So whatever small little creature got in there and ate it didn't come back and eat anything else. So I think it's working, and this will be the 3rd year. And it was just a study by Iowa State where if you do it, what were the dimensions? I think at 18 inches, 36 and 54, and then you come out 3 or 4 feet and you put another one at 3 feet. It's like this 3-dimensional thing. When the deer hit this outer fence and it gives them a little zap, they don't really know how to clear the other lines. So it just deters them from entering the garden. And so far I tried that study. It's really simple. It was a really cheap way to do a fence, and so far I've had no deer problems with it. And then I just have my handles here. I do want to get something this year so I can just easily unhook them, because I always just crawl in and out of it, and that might have been how I hurt myself last year, because one of the times I got my foot caught in the fence and it kind of flipped me, and then I had some back problems last year. So this year I think I'm gonna see if I can't find something so it's easy to unhook these handles, because I never wanted to unhook them because I would lose the little knot I made, and it's not the best. So that's the last thing I need to do to fix my deer fence, and I think I'm ready to roll. So now I will be on to cleanup, which is so exciting. But that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. But let's look at the tulips. So exciting to see these popping up. Look at the dark purples and the greens and the pinks. Some are a lot bigger than others already. The ones up here aren't as deep, and they're a lot more out of the ground, which probably would be expected. But it looks like, ooh, I think those are the Claudias, the way they look, with the purple tips starting to come out. They had the prettiest, those Claudia tulips had the prettiest foliage. They had that purple pattern on them last year. I think that's what they were. I'm pretty sure it was. But yay, this is so exciting to see life. Oh, here's some more with the purple coming out. This is Blushing Lady. That's so exciting. I'm seeing life. Now I just need to come and get all this stuff out of here, clean it up. So exciting. I wonder if I have any daffodils and stuff coming up. We'll go take a look. So this is where my bachelor buttons were this year, and I do see some green. Now, this time of year, I'm like, is it a weed or is it a flower? I need to like have like a plant identification, just the like baby seedling leaf chart in the farmhouse. I might have to look for one of those, but check it out. I think these are, I'm pretty sure these are bachelor buttons. Because I had the frosty mix, and now I think they're coming back up. I think they just kind of receded. And then of course I do have some weeds. I know that's a weed, but how exciting to start seeing life on the farm. I have some life of peonies. Got some little baby yarrow plants starting. Last year, I'm not sure if I even got them cleaned up. I started to clean them up and I saw all the green and didn't want to hurt it, but that's going to happen again, it looks like. This is where I planted all the irises. It looks like they're starting to come out of the ground. I think they might have got a little frozen, but I think they'll be okay. Oh, as I step on. It looks like I do have, that is an allium, so it definitely came up and then got burnt, but it looks like it's pushing new growth up. Wow, these look like tulips, but I think they're daffodils because, or hyacinth, because that's all I planted in here. It's like the deer have made a path along here. So it does look like some daffodils are starting to poke their heads, and it does look like some of my alliums are coming through as well. Some of them tried to come up and then the frost must have gotten them, but there's a lot coming up. It's even poking through all this massive thing of weeds and stuff I need to clean up. I need to get out here and get this all cleaned out. So we'll see. Those don't look very good right now, but hopefully those allium didn't suffer too bad. Here's one that looks okay. So yeah, I need to get out here and get it cleaned up. I think I'm gonna unearth some stuff coming up and popping up out of the ground, and hopefully give some room for stuff to breathe and pop up as it warms up. But that is my day today. I think I am gonna get home. I do need to still plant all of those seeds, and tomorrow hopefully I can come out and just knock all of this down and blow it away with my leaf blower and start cleaning up so that we can get ready for spring. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day.